Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and make a quick video for all the ways that I continue to use Oink, even though we can't use our daily fetch feature anymore. And don't get me wrong, the daily fetch feature was amazing while it lasted. Obviously, we can't do that anymore because of the way Amazon changed its reporting. So I wanted to make a video on all the things that I still use Oink for and how valuable it still is even without that daily fetch feature. So if you don't know me, my name is Craig. I've been a member of the Amazon Influencer Program for 1.5 years now. And throughout that time, I've learned so much information and taken in so much about how to make more money in the program. And that's what this channel is all about, basically making you more money in the program. So if you like what you see, if you find any value in this, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel. My goal is to make you more money, to make me more money in this program and continue to suck every last ounce of dollars that we can out of Amazon. So how do I use Oink? Well, the first thing I will show you exactly how I use it. These are some of the major ways that I use Oink, and starting with your creator connections check. So if you're on your creator connections page, I'm on the wrong page purposely because I don't want to show any information on there. But as long as you have fetched your storefront IDs, you can check your storefront IDs and cross-check them with creator connections. That's amazing. That's such a time saver. And then also it can check your order history. So it's going to run through your Amazon order history to see if you have anything out there that you haven't reviewed yet. It's going to show you things that might make you some money or might have creator connections campaigns that you can get creator connections for. So maybe you have like a air fryer at home that you ordered on Amazon a couple weeks ago, and it's going to tell you, hey, there's a creator connections campaign for that. Why don't you make a video for it? And then you're going to obviously make more money. So these are things that you don't have to do manually. It's such a game changer to be able to do that. You also have the content earnings gap as well. So they're going to show you products that you've sold that maybe you don't have videos for that you've been making a lot of sales on. Maybe they're Halo sales or things like that. That's going to allow you to double down on those, or maybe those are things that you have lying around that you can make videos for or whatever. Those are going to be other ways for you to make money. So this whole page right here is huge. And now the great thing about this is a lot of this is even automated within Oink itself. So check it out. If you go to your account, you can even set up these timers. Now, all of these can be run on timers. So you can do your affiliate cross-check. You can do your sponsored products cross-check. You can do all of this stuff on timers. You can do Agent Oink. All of this stuff is on timers, and these timers are invaluable because it allows you to do this stuff without even having to actually do it at your computer. So you can set up all these timers. So that's the second thing. Not only all these creator connections checks that they have, but the timers that allow you to automate this process is huge. Okay, so those are the first two ways that I use it, which brings up the third way that I use it, continue to use it, is Agent Oink. Agent Oink is amazing for finding creator connections and reaching out to brands. So you just pop in a bunch of terms here, and then you press save, or you do save and run, and it'll find you a ton of products, and then you can instantly, without any limitations, send out as many messages as you want to those brands for those products, if those are products that you think you want to actually review and pursue. So Agent Oink is amazing because you could send out hundreds and hundreds of messages to creator connections brands for forever. A lot of these other companies, they might limit how many you do, or if you do it on your own, you're kind of stuck like sending one message at a time. But what I do is I have a template made, and then I send a message out, and I just click however many products that I want to send out to. And I'll click like 20 different products. You hit send. It takes a few seconds, and they're all sent out. So Agent Oink is a game changer because it allows you to just message brands for whatever products that you want to review. The next feature that I cannot live without in terms of Oink is the storefront health check. This is an underrated feature, and it's something that a lot of time goes under the radar because it's not something that's like right in your face, because a lot of these things that might be good sellers for you just stop selling, and then you don't realize it, especially with the new reporting. You're not going to realize that these things stop selling because they only show you anything that sells 4 or more. So you're just like, maybe things are selling, but I don't see it. This will show you a list of the things that are either unavailable, untagged, things like that, and you can go and fix them. And I can't tell you how many times I've done this where I've gone in, fixed my products, and then literally days later, even with the new reporting, it'll say like 4 of these sold and you made X amount of money. And I'm like, wow, thank goodness I actually fixed that because I just made $60 that I wouldn't have made if I didn't fix that video. So the storefront health check, that's not something you're going to do daily, but that's something that I do at least twice a month because I want to make sure that I'm keeping all my videos fresh and up to date and ready to go, ready to earn money. So the next thing that I've used Oink for all the time still, even without the daily fetch, is for product research. And so in my previous videos, I've discussed how I'm kind of moving away from getting free samples because you fall into that free sample tax trap where you end up owing so much money for all the free samples you got They're not really free anymore. So what I do is I've been buying a lot of products. And how do I select my products? I use the break-even profit calculator that Oink has perfectly on every single page that you ever load on Amazon. So check this out. Right here, here's something that I ended up buying and reviewing. And I just clicked here and I saw, okay, it sold 6,000 units in the last 30 days. And look at this. Yeah, the carousel might be full, but look at this. If I do make some money, it's predicting that I will make $17 a month, right? So if I can find 5 or 10 of those products each month, that's going to allow me to increase my profits each month in this program. And this is huge because it's just a quick check. Hey, do I want to review this? And for me, it's like, yeah, I know the carousel is full, but I think I might be able to break into that. So for $17.86 a month, I think I'm going to try to break into that, even though the carousel is full. But this gives me all the stats. Not only that, the other thing that Oink allows me to do, this is a brand new feature, is that while you're making the video, this for me was a game changer. You click this, it's called Video Questions, and it automatically shows you all the things from the reviews and from everything, what people are asking. What do people want to know about this product? And this is where I get my talking points for my videos. I used to like search through the reviews. I used to look at the description. I used to look at all these things like, what do people want to know? This summarizes it for you right here, makes it so much easier and streamlines your process, which again is going to end up saving you time. And saving time is going to make you more money because you have more time to do the other things. So this is another huge feature of Oink that I still continue to use to this day. It's brand new, so I use it every day. And the break-even profit calculator. These things are going to make you more money in the program, which makes Oink so valuable. The last feature that I use, and again, I do this probably about once a month, and this also does end up making me some money, is the copyright audit. Okay, so the copyright audit allows Oink to check all your content, all the videos that you have on your storefront, and see if anyone else has used that video or repurposed it. And this has happened to me quite a few times. I would say about a dozen times I've noticed that someone has stolen my video, and then what I do is I reach out to them and I say, listen, you stole my video, you got to pay me for it or you got to take it down. Now, I'll be honest, most of the time they take it down, but there's been 2 or 3 instances where they paid me $500 for that video. And all it took was for me to run this copyright audit. You basically run it. Here are some they show you some instances. I've done it recently, so that's why I don't have a lot. And then you just reach out to them, and either they'll take it down, or sometimes you get paid. And it's like something that take you a few minutes to go through once a month, and you might get paid $500. That's like, to me, that's a no-brainer. So this is another one of those features that I continuously use. These are my top features that I use. It doesn't mean these are the only features I use. I mean, if you just click on your storefront, look at all the things that you can do that Oink allows you to do. So it's not just these features. These are just the ones that I use the most often, and these are the ones that I think make you the most money. So if you're still on the fence about Oink, I don't know why. Oink is one of the most powerful things out there on the market, powerful extensions you can get. I would not be making half as much money as I'm making now without Oink. Yes, was the daily fetch amazing? Was that boosting our sales and inflating our results? Of course it was. It's kind of like Christmas time. You can't expect it to be Christmas month, like November, December, every month of the year. It just doesn't work like that. So now that the daily fetch is gone, you still need Oink for all these other things because you're going to be missing all these other opportunities, all these other opportunities to get creator connections campaigns, all these other opportunities to make money, whether it's the copyright, whether it's product research, whether it's all the things that I talked about in this video. I still think Oink is far and above like the most valuable thing you can add to this program to keep progressing in the program and keep making more money. So if you're wondering like, why do I need Oink? What are some of these features that I'm going to still use? Like, you're going to use all these features if you're serious about the program. This software will boost your revenue and it's going to boost your commissions. So I hope you're still using Oink. If you don't have Oink Pro yet, I would highly recommend signing up for it. I'll put the link down in the description. You can go check it out. It's totally worth the money. You're going to make your money back for the year very quickly. I promise you that. It's so worth it. Add this play to your playbook and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Do you still use Oink? Do you not use Oink? Did you get rid of Oink because the daily fetch went away? Let me know where you are in your process, and we'll see you next time.